I studied business and finance in London, and I have been with Marcus Evans for 10 years now. I started when we opened the office in Cyprus. I was hired as the office manager, and a few months later I moved on to become an event manager for about 3 years. Then I became the director of operations for Europe. After that, I also took over APAC, and now I'm global, so look after North America as well. Globally, there's about 25 of us in the operations team. We're 10 in Cyprus. We have an event director, some senior event managers, and last but definitely not least, event coordinators. We have 3 people in our Kuala Lumpur office, senior event manager and 2 event managers. And in Barbados we have 3 senior event managers, 2 event managers and 2 coordinators. And we have in Miami 1 senior and 1 event manager. So yeah, about 25 of us. All ladies, might I add, apart from one. I'm going to have to mention Nick, the only man in the ops team globally. The ops team globally works really well together. I mean, if you think about it, you know, we're all based all over the world, but we really work together as one team. I always encourage my team members to communicate with each other, you know, help each other as much as possible. They all have a lot to learn from each other. I think they're all amazing people. They're all very dedicated to the job. I think between all of us we speak about 20 languages, which really helps. And I think, you know, very important that they're all very motivated as well, and they all do an amazing job, really. I mean, we run about 120 summits globally each year, and, you know, 25 of us to do that. And every single event that we run, we get amazing ratings on our organization, so, you know, that speaks for itself, really. My job entails basically looking after all the logistics of the summit, side of the summits. I look after the event managers and also source all the hotels for our summits globally, and basically make sure that everything is negotiated very well, that we have venues for our summits, and also travel a lot to all our various destinations, visiting various offices, providing training, and also I attend a lot of summits. Challenging parts of my role, I would say, I'm not sure if I like the word challenge, really. I don't think there's any challenges. It's very exciting, very varied. We find ourselves today, for example, in Macau, so if we're going to find a challenge, it's the fact that communication is very difficult here, because when you ask for something, they give you something totally different, so definitely very interesting and exciting. I think the fact that I'm global as well means that I have to ensure I'm extremely organized in order to be able to communicate with all my teams, make sure they're all okay at all times. So, for example, now we're in Macau, so I'm looking after Asia Pacific in the morning, in the afternoon I move on to Europe, and then in the afternoon I move on to North America. So it's 24/7 pretty much. The key to my success within the company is the fact that I think since I've joined 10 years ago, I was really motivated from the get-go. I wanted to learn as much as possible, meet people, travel, and so I've been very, I think motivation basically is the key to my success. You know, I'm devoted to my job, I love the company, I love what I do, and I think that's a big part of success, is loving what you do basically. The next 6 months we're going to be extremely busy, as we're currently working already for next year. So we're currently looking at lots of new venues all over the world. We feel that it's time maybe to change a little bit and give our repeat clients a new venue to look forward to. So the whole team globally is very involved at the moment. Everybody's received their list of new venues to look at. So that's keeping us busy, plus of course the ongoing summits that happen probably every week. For example, now we have 7 teams out, 3 in Europe, 1 here in Macau and 3 in North America. So definitely good times ahead.